Hello everyone, welcome to Vaish Courses YouTube channel and to the series of current updates. My name is Vaishnavi. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it with your friends and relatives and neighbors and give your feedback in the comment section. Okay? In today's video, we are going to discuss about the new segment called Prime Minister Modi launched two RBI schemes for investors. So what are these schemes about? This is what we are going to learn in today's video. Let's start the video now. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday have launched two customer-centric initiatives of Reserve Bank of India. So they are the RBI Retail Direct Scheme and Reserve Bank Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. So these are the two schemes which are launched by RBI by Narendra Modi. These two schemes have launched will expand the scope of investment in the country and make access to the capital markets easier and more secure for the investor. So it will raise the investments and it will make sure that the investments will be secured and it will give access to the capital markets. So these are the primary aims behind introducing these two schemes. So with the RBI Retail Direct Scheme, small investors in the country have got a safe medium of investment in government securities. So RBI Retail Direct Scheme will provide the safe medium of investment in the government securities. So RBI Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. So this is about one nation, one ombudsman system. It has taken shape in the banking sector today. So this is what Narendra Modi have actually told in the speech. So RBI Retail Direct Scheme. What is RBI Retail Direct Scheme all about? This is what we are going to learn now. So the Prime Minister office said in the statement that the RBI Retail Direct Scheme is aimed at enhancing access to the government securities market for retail investors. So for retail investors, it will provide the access for the government securities. So it also offers a new avenue for the directly investing in the securities which are issued by state governments and the central government also. So they will be having the easily open and they can easily open this and they can maintain their government securities account online itself with the RBI. This is of free of cost. Okay, this is said in the statement given by PMO. So the scheme is leveraging technological advancements and it will offer the portal avenue to invest in the central government securities, treasury bills, state development loans and sovereign gold bonds. So it will make sure the investments in these particular things. The schemes place India in a list of selective few countries offering such a facilities. So these kind of facilities will be provided by very few countries and India joined those few countries in providing these kind of facilities. So Shaktikanta Das, the RBI governor, actually started the initiative in a February policy review and he called it as a major structural reform. So the central bank in July actually told that investors will have access to the bidding in primary auctions as well as its trading platform also for government securities, and they called it as negotiated dealing system ordering matching segment. So NDSOM, this is the short form of it. So small investors can actually invest indirectly in the government securities. So by buying the mutual funds or through certain policies issued by life insurance firms. So directly through mutual funds they can invest, or they can go through the certain policies also which are issued by the life insurance firm. So in order to encourage the direct investments, RBI and the government will take certain steps, and they are taking from recent years certain steps also. So retail investors are allowed to place non-competitive bids in the auctions of government bonds through their demat accounts. And stock exchanges act as aggregators and facilitators of retail bids. So the other scheme is the Reserve Bank Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. What is this scheme about? So RBIOS is the scheme which is actually having the objective to further improve the grievances redressal mechanism. In order to improve the redressal mechanisms, grievance redressal mechanisms, this was introduced. So it was introduced for resolving customer complaints against the entities regulated by the central bank. So the theme of the scheme is one nation, one ombudsman with one portal, one email and one address for the customers to lodge their complaints. So this is what the scheme is aiming about. There will be a single point of reference for the customers in order to file. If there is any complaint, they can file through the single point reference system, and they can submit the documents accordingly and the track status, and they can provide feedback accordingly in the same process. So a multilingual toll-free number will provide all the relevant information on the grievance redressal and assistance for the filing of the complaint. So a toll-free number will be provided through which we can like all the relevant information will be provided through which we can actually they will address the problem, and grievance redressal mechanism and the assistance for the filing complaints will be done through this process through the toll-free number. So the central bank's alternative grievances redressal mechanism actually currently comprises under the three particular acts. Okay, so under three particular things, grievance redressal mechanism has actually taken place till now. But now this three will come into integrated and it will be as one, that is ombudsman scheme. So those three are the banking ombudsman scheme, which is launched in the year 1995, and the ombudsman scheme for non-banking financial companies, NBFC, that is 2018, and the ombudsman scheme for digital transactions, that is 2019. So BOS, OS, NBFC and OSDT. So these three will be integrated and formed as one scheme now. So RBIOS will do away with the jurisdictional limitations as well as limited grounds for the complaints. So till now there were limited grounds for the complaints and limited amount of the jurisdiction. So this RBIOS scheme will help in doing away with this limited jurisdiction and limited ground for complaining. The complaints that are not covered under the ombudsman scheme will continue to be attended by the customer education and protection skills located in RBI's 30 regional office. So the complaints which cannot be filed under RBIOS can be filed under the customer education and the protection cells, that is CEPCS. We can complain through this CEPCS, which is actually located in the RBI 30 regional offices. So this is what about this RBIOS scheme, and the other scheme I have told you in detail. So these are the schemes which will help in the investment and the grievance redressal mechanism, which is launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So that is it for today's video. We'll be discussing more interesting topics in the next videos. So stay updated, keep checking the channel so that you will not miss any free content that is available in the channel. So take care guys, bye bye, keep smiling.